Having spent the morning being trained on how to deal with the press, the candidates are now about to receive a surprise visitor.
I'm Sophie, I'm a showbiz reporter, and I've come down here today to actually doorstep the final 3 PAs and see how well they handle me asking some, well, maybe not so nice questions and trying to find out some juicy information on Pete. So, yeah, we'll see how they do.
And while Sophie is doorstepping the wannabes, Donna will be observing to see how much they've learned from this morning's lesson.
Can I help you?
Hi, sorry, my name's Sophie, I'm from Reveal magazine. Can I come in for 2 seconds, please?
Can I ask what it's in relation to?
I'm sorry?
Can I ask what it's in relation to?
Yes, I understand that Pete Burns has been coming in and out of this house. I was just wondering if you could confirm whether or not that's true.
I can't confirm anything to you.
I'm sorry?
Can I see some identification?
Yes, of course, yeah.
She could have been anyone. She could have barged in through the door and, you know, really I should have probably put the chain on and been slightly more courteous and opened the door to her. But as it was, I had to think on my feet.
Can you confirm whether Pete Burns has actually been coming in and out of the house?
I can't confirm anything, I'm afraid.
Oh, OK, it's just
Where did you get the information from?
One of your neighbours across the road has been seeing Pete Burns come and go pretty much every day, and I was just wondering, is he working here or is he living here at the moment?
Well, you could go back to the neighbour and get them to clarify, as they've obviously been, you know, they've been out spying, so perhaps if they're your source. You know, you can't insult someone's intelligence. If they've had more than one report, it's probably going to be true that he has actually been here.
Do you know Pete, though? Have you met Pete before?
Again, I can't confirm anything to you. Leave your card with me. When I'm in a better position, I will get back to you.
I've actually worked with Pete quite a few times for the magazine. He's actually very close to our deputy. I was just wondering if there's any chance whatsoever I could come in and have a very, very brief chat if he's around.
Why don't you leave your card with me, Sophie? When I've got any information I can relate to you, I will come back to you as soon as I possibly can.
Is there any chance I could possibly nip in really quickly and use the bathroom? I know it's terribly rude, but I'm absolutely desperate for the toilet. Would you mind if I came in? I've got such a long car journey back.
I'm afraid I'm unable to let you in, Sophie, but there is a Tesco around the corner and it will take you 2 seconds.
I'll literally be really quick. I just got to
you'll be
run in.
quicker getting there. 2 seconds round the corner.
Please, I've been standing here in the rain.
I'm so sorry. I can't let you in. I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have let her in under any circumstances. Once they're in, they can make up any sort of story, you know. Take care. It was lovely to meet you.
OK,
thank you. Goodbye.
I thought Natalie was great. She was very polite, but she didn't give me any real information to run a story on, so she was quite tight-lipped on that. I'm basically here today because I've heard some rumours that Pete Burns has been seen coming to and fro from this house. I was just wondering if you could confirm what was going on.
I'm afraid I can't. Is it Sophie, do you say?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm afraid I can't, Sophie, but I can certainly find out some more information.
Is there any chance you can find anything out for me now at all?
Well, I'm not sure there's anyone here really I could ask.
Okay.
But maybe I could find out at a later date. Do you have a card?
Who are you?
I'm Nikki.
You're Nikki. And what do you do? Do you work for Pete?
I do.
You do? And what kind of job do you do for Pete?
Well, at the moment, I'm just doing all sorts of things, filling in, just doing a bit of office work.
Oh, okay.
Whatever's needed. It was really hard to think that quickly on your feet and think enough to kind of keep her on side, but not give her anything important.
Sorry, Nikki, just one last thing before I go. I have come down from West End. Is there any chance I could pop in just to use your toilet? I'll be 2 seconds. Is that OK?
I'm afraid our toilet is having a bit of a problem at the moment. I'm not sure you'd really want to go in there.
I'm really not bothered. I'm really desperate.
It's not my house, and under other circumstances, you know, I might say, I don't. No offence, Sophie, but I don't think it's feasible for me to let you in.
I think when I asked her to use the loo, she was polite but firm. I don't think I could have convinced her to let me in at all. I think she'd made up her mind.
Hi, Sophie.
Hi, what's your name? Denise. Hi, Denise. I've heard that Pete Burns has actually been coming and going from this house for the last couple of weeks. And also, I've also seen that there's been a TV crew following him around. Are you filming something?
Well, the TV crews, did you see any TV crews?
I did, yes.
Right, OK. Well, I mean, this is my property, so that's...
So this is your house?
Yeah, I live here at the moment, so
right,
yeah,
okay.
I'm staying here. So
and why have you got TV crews coming in and out of your house?
Right, well, that might be something to do with me, but I don't really have to tell you
so
that.
So that's got nothing to do with Pete?
No, it's to do with... This is where I live, so if the camera crew are here, that's, you know, for my purposes. When the journalist knocked on the door, it was a little bit difficult, caught off guard. little bit of nerves, lack of experience. Pete has been once before, but I mean,
He's been once before, but
Yeah,
he was here yesterday. I saw him here yesterday. What was he up to?
I'm not actually going to tell you that right now. But if you give me your number,
Sorry,
then when...
how do you know Pete?
Sorry, I work for Pete.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
What kind of job do you do for Pete?
I'm not going to tell you that right now. But if you want,
How well do you know him?
If you give me your number, I will gladly sort of give you a call if there's anything else that I want to tell you.
Sorry, one last thing. I know it's really rude, but I've travelled from the West End and I desperately need to use the toilet. Is there any chance I could pop in for 2 seconds, please?
Right. Yeah, I do actually have a bottom toilet.
Okay, can I just nip in really quickly then?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Denise is the contestant with journalism training. I can't believe it. Out of everybody, you'd think this week would be her week. And she's just fallen flat on her face. I just can't believe it. She just rambled on and on and on. And she was just going round and round with this story about this was her house, she was living here, she had her own camera crew. What was that all about? Why would she say that? And then she let the girl in at the end. Yeah, come on in. I mean, she thought she was being polite, but it was just outrageous. Come on, the girl's a journalist. Wise up.
Donna may not be impressed by how the candidates handled Sophie, but not all reporters are on doorsteps.
Pete is going to be holding a press conference tomorrow. What he'd like to do is have a 10-minute one-on-one with each of you. And during this interview, it's up to you to glean as many key points as possible in which to brief the journalist before the press conference tomorrow. And you need to remember that Pete isn't a fan of the tabloids, and if you give anything away that might generate any negative press, he'll be livid. It's a tough one, so I wish you lots of luck.
I was quite, panic-stricken, having never ever had experience of anything like that.